Y'all, when will enough be enough? Will I ever have enough money to retire, to live, to dream, to send my kids to college? When will I ever have enough to be able to be happy, to be able to declare myself prosperous, to dare I say, declare myself successful? When will it be enough? Thank you so much for joining me today. I am Kiwana Thomas, and I am your money and lifestyle coach. I am your encourager, your space holder, your empath. I am an amazing um, person, boss, just all those things, right? But most importantly, I don't play when it comes to money. Here's the deal. When will it be enough is on the topic of everybody's mind because it's out here and it's the reason why we feel like we have to be in every single rat race. We feel like we have to be in every single room that's designed for us to climb that ladder until we say enough is enough. Listen, I get it. I have 4 kids. I have a husband, and I live in a society where I talk about money. So daily, I hear about people who are wanting to invest. I hear and see about these grocery prices that are steadily increasing. The gas, steadily increasing. We're not even going to talk about that. And the daily question that people ask is, when will I have enough? When will it be enough? And there I present the answer to you. Baby girl, my loving sister, it will be enough when you actually declare that it is enough. I know you may be thinking, no, Kawana, because in my head, if I meet with these financial advisors or if I look over my retirement life and I steady look at the inflation and how it's going now with the rising care of health, cost, with the fact that the housing markets are on the rise, or the fact that, look, it will be enough when you declare and state it will be enough. It's amazing how the world puts these limits on how much we should have, what we should drive, what we should obtain, and it keeps moving. Like the needle may be here today. Oh, well, you'll need probably about 2 million in the bank to retire comfortably. And then 5 years down the road, it'll look like, ah, our measurements was off. You're going to need 5 million. You're going to need 6 million. And it causes you to doubt what you have already done. Stop it. Just stop it. Cut it out. You will declare when enough is enough. How can we even enter a season of rest when we're constantly chasing this unknown carrot that keeps moving? It keeps us always putting a lot of stress on ourselves. It teaches us to operate in the future versus right here where we are, right here. When everything that is abundant in us or abundant in resources in our universe always exists in the present. But if we keep judging ourselves by our past, or wait. We judge ourselves, yes, by our past expectations of the future, we will never be satisfied. We will never be in a state of enoughness, and we will never know when we've actually hit that mark. Because if we allow someone else to define what that looks like for us, we will never get there. We will never achieve it. So, right now, I want you to grab your notebooks and I want you to write down this statement. When I say it is enough, it will be enough. Ooh, let's just repeat that out loud. When I say it is enough, it will be enough. We are amazing co-creators in this world. And as long as we stay marching to the beat of our own present drum, we will always have enough. I tell myself, and I actually live, I got it, a guided life. So if I stay present, if I hear the thing that my intuition tells me to do and I do it, I will always have more than enough for my future state. The noise, the commercials, the TV, the all the things, the people who want you to be successful, all the things keep you chasing a carrot that you will never reach because you have not defined what this looks like on your own terms. On your own terms. And let me just tell you, when you are starting to decide this is going to be enough, your enough is not going to look like your neighbor's enough. And it's okay. And it's okay. And it is okay. Your neighbor's enough may be, I want to travel the world when I retire. I want to pay for my kids' education. I want to live in a 3-story home. I want to have a farm with acreage and acreage so that my chickens can feed and my cows can move. Everybody's version of enough is enough for them. Some of us, when we don't define what our enoughness is, will run ourselves rampant. And I'm going to take you through a brief exercise to just get you to, to the starting line or just get you some results so you know you are enough. And when you declare it's enough, it will be enough. So before we go there, no, let's go there. I want you to take your pen out and write, what is enough for me? And let's start with just today. You can forecast this all you want to, but let's just start for today. I want you to make yourself a nice, cute little list when I have done, and let's use my list. When I've done the dishes, when I have swept my floor, when I have recorded my podcast, when I have ate dinner, when I have journaled, it will be enough for the day. I will be satisfied and I will continue and I will declare that I have had a successful day. Now, anything else on top of that I do, icing on the cake. For some of you guys, hearing that list of what I just did may be overwhelming, may be like I'm not doing too much, or that's it. And you know what? It's okay. It's perfectly fine. It's more than enough for me. We have to get back to regulating our nervous systems with like what we say goes. So we are not swayed by the opinions of this world. We have to start reconnecting the dots that, dog it, I am the authority over my life. And I do get to declare what will make me happy, what will make me successful, what will be enough. I do get to declare that. And the reason why I wanted you to declare it just over your day is because sometimes it's far into the future. That's not teaching our bodies anything but broken promises and all the things that we can't do. That's all the things it will affirm. It will affirm, girl, you said you was going to do this and you didn't complete it. So let's just keep it in the broad scope of right. now, which is our today. Let's keep it in the broad scope of I roll over, I meditate, I write my intentions for myself, I write what's going to make me feel successful today. And you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. You will find yourself finishing things. You will find yourself being in a flow of actual happiness because you will know that when you start a thing, you complete a thing. That alone has its own sense of pride and accomplishment. And it has you standing a little bit taller. Join me in this practice. Join me with declaring that you are the one who declares it's enough. It is enough. Today in meditation, we were meditating live this morning. And if you haven't catch it here on YouTube live. I talked about setting and keeping your intention. And my intention today was to hear from my spirit and do what it says quickly, without letting the mind chatter get too big, without having the in and out, the pros and cons, the mini list that I can draw. I'm not doing that. Today, I make a decision to hear what it is I need to hear and do the thing. That's my goal. And I'm just making it for today. So then at the end of the day, I can celebrate the fact that I did it. I did that thing. What we are doing is we're recalibrating our bodies to hear our voice, to know our voice. I know so many of us, especially women, get that tap on the shoulder and we know it's us and we know it's our inner wisdom and we know it's our inner guidance. And yet, because we have not walked it out, right, we tend to ignore the very thing that is there to help us, to help create that established future that we want. We will talk ourselves out of our blessing today when it packs enormous weight for tomorrow. So let's not go setting also these crazy enoughness. Well, today will be enough when I go outside and I walk my 4 miles. And today will be enough when I go get on my bike and I do about a 45-minute workout. Okay, that is all grandiose if that's what you're used to doing. But if you have not checked in with your body that morning, then you're putting yourself on an exercise regimen that your body may be like, I'm not here for all that, and will not do. Remember, you have a spirit and a body that work in tandem. In tandem. Together. That means, like I say, when I wake up, I meditate, I write my list, and at the end, this will be enough. Because I want to check in with myself. Check in to see, are you up for this? We're not here to whip our bodies into shape and yes, I said do it and this is how you'll feel if you don't get it done. Time out for that. Time out. Let's try checking in with our bodies. Let's try working together. Let's try letting it be easeful. Let's try only putting one thing on the list and letting it be enough and say, that's enough. Let's not crowd our day. Let's leave room for the miracles. Let's leave room for the surprises. Let's leave room for the noticings of abundance. Let's leave room to breathe. Let's leave room to rest. And if the only thing that says, hey, I've done enough is, girl, I read a chapter. I read a page and I'm successful today. What your body is hearing is that part. I'm successful today. What your body is hearing is, it's enough. I am enough. What your mind and your body is hearing is, we work together. What your body is hearing is, I complete what I start. That part, that part. Because you know, in completing what you start brings its very own level of pride, accomplishment, and joy. So let's do this. Let's do this today. And let's declare that it is enough. Go ahead right now, leave a comment. What is one thing that you're going to do today? What is one thing that you're going to do today? And you will declare it to be enough. Drop it here. I want to celebrate you. And when we're talking about celebrations, when you complete that thing, I want you to celebrate for at least 5 minutes. And when I say celebrate for 5 minutes, I mean set the timer and celebrate for 5 minutes. Why? Because you complain for a whole lot longer than you spend in celebration. So it is a thing that we have to be mindful of or intentional with. That's what I want to say. We want to be intentional with celebrating ourselves and feeling that, ooh, this is what it feels like when I celebrate. Okay. You know, if that calls for putting a song on, dancing, shouting it out loud, if it calls for running around your house saying, hey, I did this. I did this. We did that. Yes. Congratulate yourself for 5 minutes and set a timer, because usually when I first started this, I found that my celebrations went like maybe 3 minutes. I was like, ooh, no, I need to celebrate. And then I found myself going over the 5 minute time, and that just made me feel even better because I want to learn how it feels to sit in celebration. All right, family, I love you so big. Again, I'm Kiwana Thomas. I am your wonderful guide. I am your encourager, your uplifter, your space holder, your manifester, and I do not play about money. So let's get it. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's stay in this happy zone and declare it is enough because we simply said it's enough. Have the most magnificent day.